So guys, you're both seniors. What happens to Bluebook when you graduate?
So I think from the beginning, we've always been of the mindset that it's hit a critical mass where students expect it to be there, essentially. And so we're committed to making sure that Bluebook is here to stay. And, you know, I think how exactly that's going to look, we're still trying to figure out. But like I said, we want to make sure that students still have it, and we think that it's something that basically people would throw a fit if it disappeared.
Riots in the streets. I'm sure one way or another, you know, there will still be a Yale Bluebook next year. You know, maybe from San Francisco, I'll be just like kind of ruling over it. But I think, you know, in some form it'll exist next year because people have really enjoyed using it. And the thing is, they want to have that same experience next year. The freshmen especially, it's like, you know, he said we had 75% adoption in the spring. We had 90% of the freshman class.
That's amazing.
And they're the highest, the class that uses it the most. So that was incredible to see. And the thing about that is they don't even know what the dark ages were like. So if we sent them back to that, they would just, oh man, there would be unrest.
How do you imagine Yale Bluebook growing?
I think whatever happens, and you know, whatever form it manifests itself in next year, the goal is to keep it committed to the same kind of process that's gotten it where it is, which is to keep an ear to the ground and listen to students' feedback, see how they use it, and see what continues to work into the future, what doesn't, and continue to iterate and make changes on it. I think that's what will keep people using it and keep people happy.
Yeah. I mean, I think at the end of the day, as Charlie said, it's all about refining the experience over time to make sure that it's still meeting whatever the student need is. And if that evolves over time, then Bluebook should evolve with it. And if it's new features, then as we've talked about before, it's just about iterating and deciding at every step of the way whether it's something we should add or not, and does it really meet the need of a certain number of students.
And it doesn't have to be us managing it, you know, it just has to be someone committed to the idea of Bluebook and what's gotten it where it is. And I think that, you know, keeping that in mind, people and students especially will be really happy with whatever it ends up being next year.
Cool. So finally, life after Yale, what are you up to?
Yeah, I mean, first thing I'm doing is taking a plane to Europe and just running around there for a couple months. But after that, I'm settling down in the fall to work for Twitter in San Francisco.
Very cool.
And I will also be heading to Europe for a little bit and then going to medical school.
Awesome. Guys, once again, thank you so much for chatting with Wires Crossed.
Sure,
and
absolutely.
Good luck with Bluebook.
Thanks.
Thanks.